I fell in love with baseball when I was 10 years old. My parents bought me a World Series encyclopedia for Christmas in 1979, which was just after my favorite team, the Pirates, won the World Series. And I started reading it just voraciously and found that I was remembering everything that was in there. And so that was really the first thing that I could do that other people my age, or the kids my age, could not do, which was remember these things. And so it's kind of a distinction. And I just fell in love with the game, just kept reading it. By the time I was 12, I realized I was not going to be Willie Mays. I did not have that gift. So if I wanted to stay in baseball, there was going to have to be another way.
In the 5th or 6th grade, the old ballpark, the old Auburn Cayugas back in the 40s, used to bring me to all the games. And at a very early age, I just got the baseball bug. He and I would listen to the radio, listen to ball games, even before television. And from then, I just, my love for baseball just grew and grew and grew.
The game itself is so well devised, so well put together. There are people who have said that the definition of perfection is 90 feet between the bases, and it really is. It is very difficult. The game hasn't had to change because people haven't found a way to beat it, basically. Other games, the people or the athletes get better, and the game has to change in order to remain competitive. Baseball doesn't do that. For whatever reason, the miracle of the game continues to shine. And when you look at the popularity of the game, it is still massive. Attendance numbers are off the charts. We've never seen attendance like we do in Major League Baseball right now. Television ratings, off the charts. People want the game, they crave the game. They take it in different ways now. It used to be, 40 years ago, it was all basically newspapers. Newspapers were the documenter of the game. Now, it's being documented by websites, it's being documented by social media, and will continue to be like that, will continue to change. But you still see the thirst for the game among the fans.
Baseball is played in nearly 200 cities across the country, and it's probably more than all of the other sports, probably even combined, since there isn't really a minor league football. There's just a couple small minor league basketball leagues. But I think that's why baseball has always resonated with the country as a whole, because you don't need to be in a big city like New York City or Dallas or Los Angeles to have a baseball team.
There's a connection between where you watch baseball and your team and how you feel like that. I can remember my dad taking me to Three River Stadium in Pittsburgh, which was a very run-of-the-mill multi-purpose stadium. It didn't have a lot of nooks and crannies to it, but to me, it was where I watched baseball for the first time. It was where my dad let me go to the concession stand by myself for the first time. I'll never forget that. It's just part of growing up.